Okay, guys, we're cruising along here in the holidays. We still got Dot Store with us. They are the sponsor of today's episode. If you don't know what Dot Store is, it's a brand new extension like .com, .org, .store. If you sell something, you're going to want Dot Store, all right? Because it tells everybody in the world that this website is a store. All right, we have a great deal going on right now. I got a link down below that will get you your Dot Store website for $1.99. What a Christmas gift. $1.99. Sounds exciting, all right? So I want to thank Dot Store for being the sponsor of today's show. And go check out the link down below. Get your name Dot Store because you want to get it before everybody else gets it, all right? But right now, we're getting into Italian bean soup. Sounded delicious. Sounded like something I'd want to cuddle up next to and just start slurping on it. It's going to be good. It's super easy. Come on in close. I'll show you all the ingredients. There are a few ingredients, but you're pretty much just going to put it all together. It's going to be awesome. The thing to remember in this recipe is when you get your beans, you're getting raw beans before they're cooked. You want to get the 15 bean soup by Hambeens, okay? Make sure it's got all the 15 beans in there, okay? You got onion, beef broth, diced tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, red wine vinegar, Italian seasoning, basil, parsley. You got the sausage. We went with the hot Italian sausage. Well, it's probably not Italian, but I like to think it is. All right, we got our garlic spread because we're going to be making some garlic bread too. So this is more a plus to the recipe, okay? Red pepper, 3 things of garlic, zucchini, marinara sauce. The garlic bread's back here to go with the garlic spread. It's going to go with the dish. It's going to be awesome. Are you guys ready to dunk in a little bit? Let's get it on. Okay, guys, first step we're going to do, we're going to rinse our beans, go through the beans, make sure there's no pieces of dirt or rock or anything. Just hit it really good under the water and set this off to the side. Then we're going to start cooking. Make sure the beans you get has a seasoning packet, and the seasoning packet is set off to the side. Stop yawning, Tammy. My wife's getting bored right now. She's falling asleep. Wake up. All right, guys. Get a skillet, put a little bit of oil, heat it up, because we're going to do a little browning. But let's get it warm first. Remember to always check to see if you have a flame. Yep, I got a flame. Get that oil a little warm. Remember our little trick? Take a little bit of the sausage. Sounds good, doesn't it? So let's drop the rest in. All right. And then the onions. And we're browning the onions and the sausage. Okay, first thing we're doing is dumping the meat and the onions. Smells amazing. Now you put your beans in. Yep, you put them all in. And then your red pepper. Dump that in there. I love using my pressure cooker. Now this is a slow cooker recipe, but I've altered it to be a pressure cooker recipe. All right, we just keep dumping everything in here. Just so you know, this is a slow cooker recipe. It'll give you the instructions down below. It's about 5 hours on high, 7 to 8 hours on low. I don't want to do that waiting game. So I'm doing 20 minutes in my pressure cooker. We'll be eating this for dinner tonight. That's what I'm talking about. All right, and then finish putting your broth in. Don't forget your Italian seasoning. Sprinkle it around. Now you're not putting everything in, so be careful. Follow the instructions down below. Got to cook a few things first. And then your garlic, throw that in. Got everything in there now. There we go. All right, let's mix this up really quick. Grab your lid. Lock it down, close the seal right here in the back of the top. Close the seal, then cook this on high 20 minutes, and then come back, and we got to check the beans, see if they're tender enough. If not, we're going to have to add a few minutes, all right? Pressure, high, 20 minutes. See you in a bit. All right, step back and get a glove on your hand and open the valve. There we go. Okay, let's check on this. We want to make sure the beans are where they need to be. They need to be kind of tender. If not, you got to cook it a few more minutes. And remember, it's going to drip, so tip it in. There you go. Oh, they look perfect, don't they? All right, everything's going according to plan. So let's do the next step. The beans look beautiful. We're just going to add in the last few ingredients. The diced tomatoes. The zucchini. We probably don't need that much. We cut like a little extra, so I like zucchini. Let's just do it. And then you guys remember that seasoning packet that came with the beans? Carefully dump that all in, okay? And then you're gonna do the red wine vinegar. And then the marinara sauce. Beautiful. Okay, make sure everything gets mixed around. And then we're going to cover it up again. Alright guys, we're going to cook this for 10 more minutes. So bring the lid over. Lock it up again. Oops. There we go. Close the seal. You're good. And set it to pressure high 10 more minutes. And we should be done. Okay, this last 10 minutes, this is what you're going to do while this is cooking. You got to, when it starts its 10-minute countdown on your pressure cooker, then go ahead and cut your bread, butter your bread, garlic your bread, do whatever you want to your garlic bread, get it ready, and then pop it in the oven. It's only going to take 5 minutes. So by the time you're done preparing it and cooking it, everything should be done. Okay, let's do it one more time. There we go. Check on your bread, don't let it burn. All right. See how it turned out. Ooh, that looks good. Let's put this back here. Let's get it all mixed. Okay guys, we got to throw a few things in before we start to eat. I'm going to take some of the basil, throw that in while it's hot so it gets fragrant. Dunk it in there. Don't forget parsley also. Okay, Tammy, you did a great job. This garlic bread looks amazing. She toasted it just a few minutes before we got the bowl together. And you just got to stick it in like that. Just let it soak up all that deliciousness. So let's give this a try. This is very hot. There's 15 beans in here. It's called an Italian bean soup. Needs a little bit of salt, but you know what? The spicy pork makes it. If you don't use spicy pork, I recommend it. When you make this, okay, and get the hot pork. And this soup is nice and spicy, and the bread's just soaking it up. I love it. I also want to thank my sponsor, Dot Store, for being part of all my holiday videos. You guys have been great to me. AmazonJack.store, CookingWithJack.store. These have all helped me with my sales. If you guys are in the sales, if your company sells anything, you definitely want the Dot Store extension. I love you guys. Take care.